guys, I've got another one for you. Today I'm going to fix a door that's not shutting correctly. When I shut the door, you can just go back, push it wide open. The actual latch doesn't stay in, and it's because over time this old house has shifted, and it's shifted by at least an inch, I think, right here. So it's fairly difficult to fix. I mean, you have to either cut it out and then fill it in, or replace this whole piece of wood and recut it. And anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to fix it, and hope you like it. Okay, this is the condition. You can see it's not centered. It's not going to lock into place. So what I'm going to do is, I can't change the height of the door. I'm going to actually change the height of this. First up, I'm going to take this plate off so I can see the hole better. I'm going to use this to just kind of see exactly where the bottom of this hole is now. Bring a line out here that I can see when the door's shut. Which is right there. Okay, there's the line I marked right here. You can see that it's a little bit high. So I'm going to make a new line, probably under this a little bit, to where I want the hole to be. Okay, there's the new line. I'm going to check it with the door shut. Okay, that looks just right. Okay, I've drawn the line all the way across now, and I'm going to cut this out with a chisel to the same depth as the hole here. I don't want to take it out in one piece. I'm going to come up here and just do a little bit at a time. That way I don't crack the frame. May even get my smaller one to chip out a little bit less at a time. afraid of that. It's so thin back here, I pushed back into there, but I'll fill it in with some stuff and be all right. The hole's bigger. If I bring it down to where it needs to be, I can still get a hole here. It's going to be really close to that, so I'm going to probably shove something in there to keep that from... I'm going to have to cut my indention out. I've got all different sizes of these, so I can not going to be exactly round here, square chisel, but a little caulking you'll never see. Just want to do this by hand because it's going to you don't want to go too deep. Come across here. If you wanted to smooth this out, you could with a piece of sandpaper. But once the plate's on there, nobody's ever going to see it anyway. I mean, it's up to you. You can paint it. Okay. So now you see what people are going to see is now we've got this part here that's going to be where everybody can tell, you know, hey, this has been lowered. But you can take some caulk or some filler and fill that in and make it where it's not noticeable. And the trick here is to do this bottom screw. It's not wanting to go in the hole like I want it. just got the one screw in there. But let's see if the door works like that before we go any further. Here we go. It's working. It's in there. Pulled on it too hard there, where I don't have that other screw in. But it's going in the hole. Okay, I'm going to take this one back out. Toothpick. Okay, I've crammed toothpicks in there. It's pretty tight. Just a little bit of caulk. Hole's gone pretty much. Put this back in. Well, this is pretty important. You've got very little space between here, but now this hole's not going to collapse when you put the screw in because you crammed it with toothpicks. But you want to do this by hand with a screwdriver. I'm going to go just a little bit higher than the center, but a little bit further away from that hole, kind of like the outside edge here. But slowly put this in. It's probably the sound of toothpicks breaking. It's snug. We know it. It's going to shut and it's going to work. Some more caulk. Can I overfill it? Kind of press it in a little bit. Fills the hole. Just gonna wipe my hand on here. Now this is where you'd want a small, kind of like a plastic spreader, but I didn't really have one, and had a plastic chisel that the ends weren't too nice, but I need it nice and smooth. So here is a, see if we can get this to focus. It's a Parade of Roses plastic stake, but it's nice and thin, plastic, smooth. That's what I'm going to use to spread this out. Going to come to the back, release my excess. I'm going to kind of take my finger and get it off the plate like that. And I'm going to get this little bit here sticking out. Yeah. Not 100% perfect, but you know, when caulk dries, it is paintable and lightly sandable too, so that is pretty close to perfect as you can get with caulk. 24 hours from now, that'll be solid. We'll check it to see how the fit is. Okay, here we go. It's working good. It's right in the center. Project done. Okay guys, I've got another one done. Wasn't too bad. I guess you can tell I've done a few of those before. Anyway, if you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.